Just got slammed. Just got absolutely creamed. Lost for words. Got dark enough for the GoPros not to work, obviously, and finally get my first bite. I think it's 20 past 7, something like that. It's not a bad fish, but it's not massive. One in the box. Lure come out with one hook in. Look at it. What a chunk. Man, there is some good nick. It's a serious fish. Might be 90. We'll see. That thing. So he's 90 and fat. Look at that. So fat. Thanks, baby. Look at that thing. All mouth. Beautiful. Catch and release, the only way to be. Well, that gets the monkey off the back for this trip, so that's pretty awesome. Man, they fight. Well, not that they fight, they're just strong. Big hit, strong fish. Oh, I love these things. It's a bit reflective, but I found that same colour. Got one more of them. So I'm going to try and leave this on in night mode, and not sure if you're about to see me or not, but we'll give it a crack. I don't know if you heard that splash, but the fish was so close to that bank. Oh, pulling line. I think it's got it deep in its mouth. I can feel the teeth. It's a nice one. Oh my God. The fish was so shallow. Ooh. That fish was so shallow, it's not even funny. I don't know if you heard the splash, but I chucked it within inches of like the gravel. Well, it seemed like that anyway. And far out, so shallow. Inside his mouth, but it's on the outside. Still a chunk. God. Struggling with these lights. Oh, a nice one. Look at it. He's in the 80s. Beautiful. That's crazy. 2 bites. That's insane. See you, bud. I can't believe it. That thing just soaked my whole camera as well. I'm gonna try. I don't know, I'm gonna see if I can find a light. Go on top of this camera so I can hold one up, but if I get all set up and good like that, you won't catch a fish. It's always the way. Can't believe I got 2 bites. Must be a bit of a bite time going on. Check that when I get back, but it's 7:30. So I reckon the other one was about 10-15 minutes ago. I set up a light. If I jinx myself, it's your fault. Oh, just got slammed. Just got absolutely creamed. It's not even any bait flicking. I've had one piece of bait. I haven't seen anything on the sounder. It's insane. So I don't know if it's big. Hasn't done anything. Oh my god. Let's find out. Another 90 odd, I reckon. Solo fishing is fun, but I'll show you the spot I'm fishing. It's like a gully, and there's no bait. Oh, I'll show you when I'm done fishing because I'm scared I might catch another one. I probably have 30-40 meters left in this gully, and they're not massive fish, but like they're lined up in here and there's no bait. Like nothing's flicking, nothing's happening. Beautiful still night, but insane. Hang on. Still a night shot. Not even a 90 model, he's only 80 something, this thing. Whew. Just a baby. The head on it though. Just all guts. That's sick. What an insanely amazing night. here, buddy. I'll show you how narrow this little gully is in a second, but I don't want to jeopardise it just yet, just in case. So it's been almost, has been 2.5, nearly 3 hours since my last fish. So I went all the way up to the back of this gully, and there was bait sitting right up the top of it. So I don't know whether, I've never seen it before. I mean, I haven't been cod fishing for very long, but it looks as though that actually sort of pushed him into this little gully, and sort of 30-40 metres out from the end, just picking them off as they come out, maybe. I don't know. But it's been a few hours, and I did the other side of the gully and working my way back out, and I've just been sitting out the entrance to it now. I had a drink of water, and I did a bit along one bank, bit along the other. I turned the camera off. Didn't want to waste the battery. I've got one more spare battery, but starting to get tired, but pretty keen to go back in there and see if I can catch another one or not. I don't want to not go in there. I don't know what to do. I think I'll sit out here for another half an hour, so have another drink of water, and then go in there. But as you saw, no massive ones, but far out, that many bites in one. You know when you know, I didn't know, but you just have that feeling something is there. Once you catch one, and I've only got a 1/8 head on the 1/8 weight on my Gigantorel, and I'm just creeping it so slow, ever so slow. And the bites aren't quite as hard as normal, because it's so slow, I sort of feel like that tap before the bang, so I'm hitting them when they're doing that bang, but you just have that weird feeling that you know one is there, which is easy to do when you've already caught one or two, but if you had that feeling the whole time and you're not catching anything, that would drive you bonkers. So having a little snack, drink of water, basically waiting for the moon to go down. I'm so tired. Had the camera off. I turned it back on. It's been on for an hour and 40 something. Filled the memory card, turned itself off. Didn't even know it turned itself off, so hooked this fish. Massive hit, and ridiculous hit. I thought, far out, this is going to be a big one, and then didn't do much, come to the boat, because the moon's gone down now, it's black as, and played up next to the boat, like soaked the boat. I'm like, yes, this thing is massive, talking to the camera, talking to you guys, and then I net it and look at the camera, and it's off. Why is this always the way? Anyway, look at that thing the size of that fin. That's a big one. Oh my god. My goodness. Can you believe the size of this thing? What a beast. Oh my god. I can barely hold it. It's on my knee. That's a big one. Oh, that's a beautiful fish. Look at it. Look at that. Man. That's a meter. That's 105. So that's 105 there. That's a meter there. It's only like a 103 or something. But the size of that thing. Wow. Oh. Look at that thing. Look at that head. Wow. That is a thick set fish. No one here to get a decent photo. Alright, see you, buddy. Whew. Got my other camera on. It was just playing up. Try to get a decent photo. Look how wet I am. Wow. Oh, that's crazy. 103. Still puffing. That's so heavy. That was such a heavy set fish. Oh, my ass is wet. Everything's wet. Oh, the boat is soaked. That thing was a weapon. Couldn't get a decent photo. Doesn't matter. This camera's been a pain because there's so many long videos in there with no fish on it. Can't believe it, I got so close to moon below with no bite. I mean moon set, no bite. I thought I'd just wait around, wait till it came and fish it. And looks like it was worth it. That was insane. This is one stupidly good night. I don't know how to explain it. This fish not even in that gully, he was out the front. So I was basically planning on leaving because it's 12:30. Technically it's Wednesday. And yeah, I was going to leave. I fished that gully again twice. And then come out the front of it, started sort of heading back towards the ramp. And yeah, that thing scared the crap out of me. A lot shallower bank. Well, not a lot shallower, but a little bit shallower bank. As I had a couple where the lure sort of grazed the rocks, because same thing that whole time, I said to you before, I've been just waiting, just knowing I should get a bite. And then for 4 hours, didn't get a bite. Oh, that's disgusting, but I don't care. 4 hours without a bite. Thought I was going to get a bite the whole time. Didn't. Basically gave up. Decided to fish out the front. Fish my way back. Well, not my full way back, just for a little bit till I convinced myself I was had enough, and then wham! And I was talking to the camera and everything, and there was no camera on. Oh, why does it always happen? Anyway, the whole night, since I caught that fish, the winds just started to pick up again now, but since I caught those first few fish back at 7:30 to 8 o'clock or 8:15, whatever it was, the wind picked up, changed direction. The whole night just sort of didn't feel very nice after that, the last few hours. And then I had a bit of a lull in the wind again once that moon set, and got pretty chilly. It's cold now. And then chaos. Have a go at it. That whole wet patch there is from, that's my attempt at taking a selfie. Didn't work. That whole section there is soaked from when that fish came to the boat and blew up. Whew. They've all been front hook in the scissor. There's no damage on my leader, and tail hook hooked on the outside of the face or somewhere. That almost hooked like way up here. I lost the words, but that's been a pretty epic night. I don't know whether to go home now or keep fishing. Oh my god. Yeah, everything is wet. Look, even this glove is wet. That's supposed to keep me warm. That's not going to happen. Whew. Thought I'd try and show you the gully, but because the moon's gone now so hard. So that's one side. That's the little creek bit at the end. And then that's the other side. And the fish basically came from like that little nook to the end. Well, there you have it. The longest night I've ever spent chasing cod, and probably, well, it is by far the best session I've ever had chasing cod. Even without that metery, it was a great session. So that's just insane. Wet hands, so cold after that run back. Yep, 4 degrees. It's going to be cold in a couple of hours when the sun comes up. Whew. But guess where I'll be when the sun comes up? In bed. Some savagery going on there. Look at that thing. Every mark tells a story, eh? That was brand new this afternoon. Ham sandwich. I don't know if it's breakfast or dinner. All I know is I need it. There's less than 2 hours before the sun comes up. I'm not going back out. I decided I'll probably stay here again and fish tomorrow. Well, tomorrow, whatever. And I'll try and sleep in, I think, tonight, well, this morning for a couple of hours, and then do some work, maybe have an afternoon nap, and then go back out. Let's have a quick look. Curiosity get the better of me. Major times, 4:19, 6:19. Doesn't really line up. Minor times. Doesn't have one. But all the fish was sort of 7:15 to 8:30, and then nothing again till nearly midnight. So not really lining up. Did not sleep very well last night at all. I wouldn't even call it last night, this morning. It's 6 something now. I've been in there procrastinating about whether to get up and check this out. That is all ice. I knew it was cold. Everything's frozen. And the trolling motor foot pedal's frozen. So I think I'll freshen myself up a bit. Oh, I feel terrible. Too old for this shit. And yeah, go down the dam wall, disconnect the boat, go down the dam end and put that drone up and have a look. But probably would have been a really good morning with that frost. But I don't think I can top what I did last night. That was next level. Caretaker just stopped in, see if I needed any firewood. Said, nah, I'm all good. I plan on going back out. Anyway, first thing he says to me, asked me how I went, and told him not too bad. Then he tells me, you need to go and try in the gullies. He said, find the little gullies, those long gullies, got all that like sticks and bits of stuff and everything floating up in the back of them. Got to be up in there. Well, he was on point there off last night. Second thing, which I already planned on doing, he's like, go down to the dam wall. He said, you'll be able to stand up on the car park up there and you'll be able to watch the cod swimming around. So, drone is here. We'll go and check him out so we can't see. How's this for painful? Got the drone on my phone. It took the app to the cloud. So now I can't load it because I have no reception. Apple, I hate you sometimes. Here's a daytime look. The back end of my little gully. Finally! App is downloaded and ready to go. See this jumper? So I had, I don't know if you would have seen it in my other videos, had a black and green one, and I made the joke to Cal black and green one doesn't work, mate. Can't catch fish on it. And buddy of mine, Crowy, said the black and green is the blowering colour. That's why it doesn't work. So I said, send me Queensland colour. There you go. I've had this jumper on one session and it's the best cod session I've ever had. And got a Queensland metery again. So, not that I believe in this sort of stuff, but maybe something to think about next time you're purchasing a jumper before you go cod fishing. Just check that it's related to that dam where you're going. Well guys, thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it. If you want to find out what I'm up to on a day-to-day basis, just jump on any one of my other social media pages. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm constantly putting up a couple videos a week now to keep you guys entertained. Otherwise, this has been Dean Silvester and Fishing My Way.